Once upon a time, the followers of Allah were many. Fleas had knees, and camels told truths. I rocked my grandma to and fro. My father danced ho ho ho, and there lived a boy. The boy was bald, so they called him Keloğlanın. Live he did, but this boy was very lazy. He was good for nothing, and he hadn't worked a day in his life. One day, while he strolled aimlessly around the market, his foot thudded into something. "What's this that hit me in the foot?" said our boy angrily. He looked down to see it was a hammer. The boy took the hammer to his mother. His mother asked, "Oh my boy, where did you find this hammer?" "I was walking around the market and it hit me in the foot so I would find it," answered Keloğlanın. His mother laughed. "Oh my bald, my silly boy, my most lazy, my most witless boy. Are you going to bring home every single thing that touches your foot?" "Well, what should I have done?" "Go to where you found it, ask around and see if anyone is missing a hammer," said his mother. A mother's word is not to be ignored, even by our Keloğlanın. So even though he didn't want to, he dragged his feet all the way to the town square. The way he walked, you wouldn't know whether Keloğlanın was carrying the hammer or the hammer was carrying Keloğlanın. He finally made it to the square. "Find a hammer, I did. If it's not yours, I'll keep it, sang Keloğlanın. Just then, someone approached the boy. "The hammer's mine, son. I've been looking for it for quite some time," he said. Keloğlanın tried to look the man up and down, but he could barely make it all the way up. The man was as tall as perhaps 2 men. He had a white beard and bright blue eyes, and he was looking straight at our boy. "What do you do with this hammer, uncle?" asked the boy. "I'm a smithy," said the man. "I bend and break iron to make steel. No metal can deny my will. I will repay you for your kindness. Come with me," he said, and took Keloğlanın to his workshop. The man gave Keloğlanın a big copper pot. He also told the boy that this was no ordinary pot, and that if you said, "Hubble bubble, bubble hubble," and thought of a meal, the pot would cook it for you. Keloğlanın was more than happy to take the pot and head back home. He didn't even have to sit up. He would just call out, "Hubble bubble, bubble hubble" from his bed, and food would be ready in an instant. Days went by, and everyone in the village had heard about the magic pot. Keloğlanın was happy to sit at home and eat and drink what his heart desired. It also made him happy that the people in the village were talking about this magic pot. I mean, how many people had a magic pot? 2 burglars heard about the famous magic pot, and they broke into the house one night and stole it. Keloğlanın searched high and low for the pot, but alas, it was as if the ground had opened up and swallowed the pot whole. Hopeless, Keloğlanın returned to the smith's shop. "They stole my pot. I found the hammer. Now that I don't have my pot, I want the hammer back," he said. The blacksmith was very surprised. He said, "But my boy, I used that hammer to work. Wait there, I'll give you something else," he said, and pointed Keloğlanın towards a penny bank by the forge. "This here is no ordinary penny bank. You put in 1 coin, it will make it 10, he said. He gave Keloğlanın a coin so he could try. As soon as the coin went into the penny bank, the rattling of many coins could be heard from within. He opened the penny bank to see that there were many coins where there should have been 1. It turned out that Keloğlanın was too lazy to even bother putting a coin in every day. In time, the penny bank rusted from disuse and stopped working. Keloğlanın may have been too lazy to put money in the piggy bank, but he certainly wasn't too lazy to take it back to the blacksmith. We all know what he said. "This penny bank is broken. I want the hammer back." "So be it," said the blacksmith. He handed over the hammer. Of course, the blacksmith knew what he was doing. Keloğlanın was a bit taken aback, but he took the hammer nonetheless. "This must be magical too," he thought to himself. He thought so, but try as he may, he couldn't figure it out. He would keep saying, "Work, hammer, work," but the hammer just laid there, not doing anything. In the end, he couldn't take it anymore. He took the hammer back to the blacksmith. "I said hubble bubble bubble hubble, and the pot made whatever food I wanted. I put 1 coin in the penny bank and it made it 10. I can't for the life of me figure out what this hammer can do," he said. The blacksmith smiled. "Come here, Keloğlanın. Let me teach you the magic of the hammer," he said. They both went to the forge, and the rest, as they say, is history. The blacksmith taught Keloğlanın the secrets, not only of the hammer, but of all of his tools. The metals in the workshop now listened to Keloğlanın's words, and Keloğlanın made them into penny banks and teaspoons, trinkets and bird bowls, whatever his heart desired. Keloğlan was very tired by the end of the day, but nothing was better than the feeling of saying, I made this myself. Not even a magic pot or a piggy bank. This was how the story of a bit of a lazy boy ended happily. Now take a look at all the things around you. Perhaps some were made by Keloğlan's hammer.